Sales funnels versus websites. This has been a big question a lot of people have had. So in this video, I'm going to show you the difference between the two and tell you which one you should use in your business. First, let's look at the structure of both a website and a sales funnel. If you look at a website, most people are familiar with websites. There's multiple ways to get to every page in the website. Usually there's a menu at the top. It'll take you to different categories and different areas of the website. Maybe there's an About Us page. Also, websites tend to have a lot of information, whether that's information about the company or information about how they came up with their product, maybe what their product does. There's a lot of informative pages that don't necessarily sell anything, but give visitors a ton of information and value. On the other hand, we have sales funnels. Now, in a sales funnel, there's only one way to get to each page, and every page has a single goal, and that's conversion. Now, that could be the conversion of a sale. It could be the conversion of scheduling a meeting if you're a consultant, and it could be just getting contact information in the example of maybe a squeeze page where you're giving something of value like an ebook or free training in exchange for their email address. Now, each page only gives you two options, whether that's buying a product, scheduling the appointment, what have you. You're going to convert, or the other option is to just leave. That's it. There's only two options on every page. You don't have a menu. You can't go look at everything else. There's no distractions. It's yes or no. Also, there is a specific order you see the pages of a sales funnel in. First, you're going to see probably a squeeze page where they collect an email address. Then you go to the sales page. Then you go to the upsell, maybe a downsell. But it's a very specific order. You can't just go through the pages willy-nilly. You have to go in a very structured order from start to finish. Whereas in a website, you can click this menu button. You can go look at this. You can go over here reading About Us. You can go all over the place. A sales funnel is very much this step, then this step, then this step, then this step. Also, sales funnels can react to customers' actions. And here's what I mean by that. You can have what's called an upsell. So if someone buys a product, you offer them something else. But then you can also have a downsell. So if they don't buy the upsell, you can offer them something else, whether it's a lower priced product, maybe it's a payment plan for the same product, maybe it's an exclusive discount and you get an extra bonus to try and entice them to buy that same product but with more value. It gives people different options based on whether they said yes to one thing or said no to another. Does that make sense? All right, now that we know the structure of each, let's go look at the purpose, because websites and sales funnels have very different purposes. So one of a website's purposes is just to provide a single place for people to find your business on the internet. Think of the homepage of, let's say, a Nike.com. If you're looking for something from Nike, you can go to Nike.com and you're going to find everything Nike does. You can go to see their different shoe lines or their different t-shirts or whatever they have, but you can get to all of it from one place. Websites also inform people about your company. They don't just sell. So they'll tell people, like, again, with the Nike example, maybe the history of Nike and how it was founded and how they came up with this breakthrough thing and what they're doing with their new technology. It's other things that people want to know about a company, but it's not something that's the act of selling. Sales funnels have a purpose. Sell more to each customer. This increases the average cart value. So sales funnel, it's going to offer someone the main product, and then it will offer them an upsell maybe, and then either they take it and it offers them a new upsell, or they don't buy it and it offers them a downsell. But all it's doing is trying to give them more value so that they can buy more from you. It's taking advantage of the 80-20 rule, because there's always a customer that wants to buy more from you if you would just offer them more. Does that make sense? So that's the main difference in the purposes of a website and a sales funnel. So which is better? This is kind of a tough question to answer because it depends on each individual business. So let's go through the different criteria. So if you want a lot of organic traffic from search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing, if you want to show up on search engines a lot, or if you are writing a lot of content that's written, so writing a blog, or if you want to create a brand that people are going to recognize, you need to have a website. So websites do a lot better at, one, holding a blog or written content, and they show up better in search engines just because of how search engines work. Websites do search engine optimization a lot better than a sales funnel. And if you're creating a brand, again, you want that one place on the internet for people to go to see everything you have. Now, if you're going to run any kind of paid traffic, or if you sell physical or digital products, you need a sales funnel. Now, with paid traffic, sales funnels are a lot better at what's called direct response marketing, where when you run traffic to a sales funnel, you're going to be able to see exactly to the penny how much you're making in return based on what you put in, and you're able to tweak different areas and different ways to work with the sales psychology of how people go through the buying process to sell them more products. This works really well with physical and digital products to the point where if you aren't using a sales funnel for those, it's almost going to be losing you so much money, it's stupid. Now, you can use a sales funnel for other things, but for physical and digital products, it's super important to have a sales funnel. Now, there's definitely businesses that fit on both sides of the line. There's businesses that want a ton of organic traffic from search, but also sell physical or digital products. And in that case, you might need both, which is perfectly fine. You can use both. There's a lot of successful businesses and people online who do use both. So in the little drawing on the screen, you'll see on the left, there's a website, and you can set it up like a normal website and just have the image and picture. And if people want to learn more about a product, they click it and it takes them over to a sales funnel. So the sales funnel is going to get you all of the selling and get you the higher average cart value than a website would. But the website's also giving you all the benefits of having one place for people to go to, whether they're new to your brand or they've bought from you before and they want to buy again. It gives them that central location to go to, and it works well in search engines, but then it feeds them into a sales funnel so that you can get the best of both worlds. You can get people to find you on search and get the most money from each sale. That's it. That's the difference between a sales funnel and a website. If you want to learn more about sales funnels, I will put a link to a quick start guide for you in the description, so you can go ahead and get that. If you enjoyed this video or if you learned anything from it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.